Hello. How's everybody? So, are you ready to resume what we ended with, how we sort of ended last time in a kind of a big, major, scary cliffhanger?
Totally.
Totally. All right. Unfortunately, I don't think
I got a
Gollum will be here
plan right
tonight.
here.
You got what there?
I got my whole plan of what I'm gonna do.
Oh
written
no!
Down.
You got a plan?
Yes,
Oh boy.
of course I do.
So, yes, me too. Did you read it? You're muted, Nemia. You're muted. Hello, Nemia.
I read every single page.
Wow, I'm still reading it. I'm a very slow reader. So,
I currently have noodles.
you have noodles?
The power of noodles.
The power of noodles to fend off a pterodactyl. Maybe.
Yep.
Throw some noodles in his face. Yes, so unfortunately, Gollum won't be here today. So,
But can I ask one question?
sure.
So how big is this pterodactyl?
You ever seen an elephant?
8 feet.
About 20 times the size of you, anyways.
Oh come on! I thought it was the size medium.
It's about the size of an elephant.
A baby elephant? What elephant? That elephants range from different sizes.
The biggest elephant.
A medium elephant.
Okay.
Let's not worry about that. It doesn't matter.
Let's not
It's
worry
just
about how big it is.
I think you have bigger worries in your hand, like these big open little mouths ready to eat their food, their baby mouths.
I have a good plan here.
Well, we'll see if you have to use the plan or not. Nemia, you were saying
I will have
something?
to use the plan.
There's on somewhat of the last page. There's something about a rock.
You've gone muted. I can't hear. When you moved your mic, I could hardly hear you. Hello? Okay.
On the last page, there's a rock.
There's a rock? You mean
Yeah,
on this?
on one of the last pages, there's a rock. Like,
Oh,
R-O-C.
Ben, there's something that I want to tell you. Oh,
Am
yeah,
I-
that monster. It's crazy. I
And
just wanted
this
to tell you
thing
that
is like a miniature pterodactyl rock.
I love that book, The Beasts and the Behemoths, but I will tell you that I already had a copy of it.
I wasn't sure, but
It was funny.
I ordered it because I thought it was a really cool book. I have all of them as well.
It is a very cool book.
So, let's begin. Now, let me bring up the map.
How is this beginning?
How is this
that
beginning?
is creepy. It looks
ugly.
like Ridley.
Looks ugly.
It looks like Ridley. It looks like a green version of Ridley.
I have no idea who that is.
Ridley's a giant purple space dragon from Metroid.
So, the last we gamed, Welbrix was sitting atop of this rock, trying to save himself. Nemia saved Gollum, or Gollum saved Nemia, I forget. I think it was Gollum. Nemia saved Gollum.
Yeah,
The
I'm
wolf
pretty sure it's that.
was on the shore, the other shore, along with the little kitty cat.
I love it.
And you managed to make it to the top of the rock. Unfortunately, as you made it to the top of the rock, this big,
That happened.
large creature swooped in. Maybe not that large.
Can you
maybe
name
like,
it?
like that.
Can you name
Okay,
it
yes,
Ridley?
thank you.
Can you name it Ridley?
Can
Ridley?
we call it a dum-dum? Can we just call it dum-dum?
No, Ridley. Ridley. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hey, that's
And-
not me. Thank you.
And so Ridley Dum Dum swooped in and grabbed hold of Welbrix. Now, Welbrix, I'll give you one chance to try and break free.
One
Go ahead and
chance,
do a
okay?
strength roll.
Roll a nat 20.
Well, I kind of don't want to do that quite yet. Actually, that's true. Well, actually, Yeah, I don't want to
We're
do that
above
because I'll be
water.
falling
It's
into
probably
river
not
of
the best
piranhas.
idea.
So yeah, I don't want to do that.
That's right. The river is full of some kind of piranha or something.
I'm just not even gonna try to break free yet. Which way is the pterodactyl flying? I think I would probably know that because I am literally in its claws.
It swooped down like this. Whoosh. And it's flying this way.
Okay, so it's going that way. Sweet!
It's
Oh my God,
going
that's awesome.
southwest.
Okay, that I didn't.
As
need to
that
know, but okay.
happens, you hear a very loud roar just burst from the trees and echo throughout the entire cavern and everywhere. All the
Is there a tiger
birds
here?
just go. They fly
the
off.
Roar sounds like this. Meow.
Not quite close, but more of a bigger, kind of like a lion's roar. Can you do a lion's roar?
It's tight.
I'm not good at roaring. That was very good.
I need everybody to give me a saving throw. I need everyone to give me a what is it? A Constitution? No, a
Do
Wisdom.
I need to?
Yes,
Do I
a
need
Wisdom. Wisdom saving throw. Oh
Wisdom
wow! I
saving
rolled a
throw.
20 for Gollum.
Whoa! I rolled a 21.
Whoa! And Nemia,
16.
16. Oh my
Plus
good.
one.
Oh no.
Seven-
Oh wait, 17?
Is 17 in total.
All right. Unfortunately, Nemia, you are frightened, and you're just standing, sitting, squatting, whatever, looking. What is that? You're freaking out as the entire forest just roars, and you look up, and you see this.
What
it
is
gets
it?
worse.
Yay!
What?
Wait, worse for me or like worse for everyone?
Okay, why is there a manticore here?
Oh no, it looks like a sphinx. But it's probably a manticore.
The Sphinx swoops down,
Oh, no.
and it
Sphinx.
takes
I
its
was right.
large claws.
Because
It extracts its claws,
That's the book.
and it roars as it's extracting its claws. Its large wings beat, and this big waft of air comes down, knocking all these loose leaves on top of you. Nemi, you're like, oh my god, you're freaking out. And it just digs its claws, or tries to dig its claws, into the pterodactyl.
I
Oh.
love
Suddenly, the two creatures, they collide midair.
crash.
Dropping me?
Ridley, you're dropped. Not Ridley, sorry. I called you Ridley.
dropped
I'm
Not
not
Ridley.
Ridley.
Wilbrix,
you. Ridley dropped you.
I am
You're
not
falling.
Ridley, thank you very much.
what do you want to do? Now, unfortunately,
Well-
Nemia, you are frozen for a minute. You're frightened.
Yeah, I read about sphinxes. Apparently, the first time you hear them roar, it's horrifying. The second time you hear them roar, it's ear bursting, and the third time you hear them roar, you die.
It's in
Yeah.
there.
Queen Lulua. Queen Lulua.
Well, I'm not sure if this is Queen Lulua, or maybe it's King Lulua.
No, but yeah, this
Okay.
one definitely.
Okay, here I go. How many feet am I from the bank?
Lulua.
How many feet you are from where?
The bank.
The
Where's
bank? You're still falling, and you're about, let's say, 20 feet off the ground, and maybe another 5 to 8 feet away from the bank, the river bank.
Okay, I want to try to like. I'm wondering if I should do this again. Which way is the wind blowing?
The wind is blowing. Let's do a random roll for this. Let's see.
I really hope the
12.
wind.
It's going straight north.
Which is which way?
That way.
Activity re-rack.
That's not good. Okay, so I would like. Actually, that's not the worst thing possible. How strong of a wind is it? How strong of? Sorry, I need to know all this.
Oh wow! All these details. Okay, let me roll and see. It's actually a very nice gust, enough to keep you cool, but not enough to knock you off your feet.
Okay. Yeah, so I want to try to... How many seconds do I have for falling into the river?
1 round. 6 seconds.
Okay, so as fast as I possibly can, I'm going to open up my bedroll and use it as a parachute to try to guide me that way. That way. That way. Sorry.
That is really interesting. Let's see. Let's look at your character sheet. What do you think we should
Which
roll
I
for
have
this?
done before, and it has worked.
What do you think you should roll for this? Give me ideas. Come on. You can think of something.
I'm thinking I might need a dexterity to do this super quickly.
How about acrobatics?
Acrobatics, sure.
Go for it.
And if I do not get this roll, I will use my heroic die.
Oh, you remember that.
You still
Yes.
have. And I also have a luck point, and I will
Oh my
use my
gosh.
heroic die. So,
You're pulling out all the guns today.
17.
17.
17.
Namia, you look up and suddenly poof, this kind of parachute type of thing opens up behind Welbrix, and Welbrix just lands. How well does Welbrix land? Let's do for that. Let's do a dex, just a straight dex roll.
Okay. That was a 20. 16 plus 4.
Welbrix lands as if just coming off of the as if he just came off of a train or something that just came to a stop. Perfect
Can I
landing.
start clapping?
You would stop clapping, except you're probably trying
said
not to
start
pee your
clapping.
pants.
No, I said start clapping.
You're like looking up at this big fight that's happening in the sky. You look over at Wilbrix and you're like, let's see if you snap out of it.
Wait, no, there's one thing that my character does is like, if I see something extremely deadly, instead of running away, I just take notes.
Okay.
That's like one of my character flaws.
Nemia pulls out her book where her shaking fingers, she starts writing notes. It's all scribbly and messy because she's like looking up at this thing. But yeah, you're writing a story about what's happened, I guess, right? Notes. You're like maybe you'd be a future author.
No, probably not, but I'm good, right?
Gollum comes up to you and picks you up and slaps you. Snap out of it.
Okay, I'll snap out of... Can I try and snap out of being scared or whatever?
Yes, I want you to give me another wisdom saving throw. And I'll give you the advantage because, you know, Gollum is there trying to shake you back into... Wake up! Snap out of it!
18.
Why am I getting ideas
Plus
from ice
one.
skating? Oh, probably because I just went ice skating.
18 plus 1.
All three of you are currently just standing at the shore watching this battle happen. And the Sphinx just lands on the rock. As you
I'm
see
gonna
the
continue writing in my notebook.
the pterodactyl kind of not really hurt. More, the pterodactyl seems to be more, her pride seems to be more injured than her actual physical self. Now she looks back and she squawks, squawk, squawk, and she just flies away. And the large angel sphinx lands on the rock. And he just like
Yay.
shakes all his feathers, and you can see all these feathers just pop up, and he opens up his wings and he closes them behind him. And he
Wait,
looks over
but-
at you.
But if there's a sphinx, it would be guarding something. Unless this is like
Ooh,
some...
maybe he is.
Unless it's like some pre-bred sphinx that's like... Like, unless someone just creates a sphinx that doesn't guard anything, and then just lets it...
Come on my land!
What the heck?
What? I can't understand.
I said, oh dare come onto my island.
Oh,
Speak,
Hello? Us.
name yourselves.
what? What? What?
Name yourselves.
Name ourselves.
No, but name ourselves?
Yes. Sorry, it's very hard to understand you. You're loud and booming voice.
He comes over and he tries to. He just kind of leaps a little bit. He doesn't really fly. He opens his wings just part way and he leaps down towards the shore. He's standing like maybe 15 feet tall, up like taller than you, and he's just standing there looking down at you. And he wants to know your names.
Okay. My name is
I'm
Nemia.
Elbrix. I'm Elbrix Thistletop. Hi.
I'm Nemia.
And I'm
I'm
like shaking while I'm talking because I'm terrified.
What sort
Wait,
of names are these? Pathetic. I say
What sort of
pathetic.
names are these? What sort of names are these? It's getting
He doesn't
easier
look
and
very
easier.
pleased to have you on his island. He looks rather miffed.
We don't really want to be on this island. We wanted to get to that jungle. Of course, I'm not saying this out loud. I'm saying this in like, as me, Morley. My character's not even thinking that.
Okay. Wellbook says our ship crashed on this island and we don't know the way back. I literally just state the truth.
The truth.
You
were
don't lie to
on
us.
that ship that crashed offshore?
Yes?
So you are responsible for the theft, are you not?
For the theft on what?
Do not lie to me! You
I can't
are responsible.
understand you!
We can't. Okay, Ren. We'll just pretend it's in a big booey voice, but can you please just use your regular voice instead of this?
He's saying you are responsible for the theft. You are thieves.
Theft of
What
what?
theft?
We don't know
What
what
theft?
the theft is.
Liars.
We'll tell you the truth if
That's
you can
not
tell
good.
us what theft happened.
We don't own that ship. We were just taking a ride.
No, the person let us on, remember?
I mean,
After
yeah,
we fought
we
the
were
demolition.
We were taking
You
a
lie
ride.
amongst yourselves. To one another you tell different stories. How am I to trust you?
You shouldn't, but we
All of us
really
bonked
need-
our heads like
we
12
want
times
to get
in a
off
row.
this island. We want to not be here, but we're here and we don't know the way.
We
Tell
were
me.
deliberate.
Why should I not just end your pathetic lives right this moment?
Ah,
Well, wait, I have a question. Before we, do you know every animal on this island?
Yes,
Well,
That-
do you know if
was Pithora. She wants to feed her children. I do not know why she doesn't feed with the grungs. Must be the fact that you were disturbing the grungs earlier.
actually they kidnapped instead?
Do a persuasion roll, Nemia.
Okay. Persuasion +1. Nat 20.
Well, he seems to be convinced of the fact that you were kidnapped. Yeah, it's
which we were.
I was
definitely like them to kidnap.
Yeah, you're telling us.
So you say you are innocent.
Well, we were trying to deliver these displacer beast babies that someone smuggled on.
They're kittens. They're.
Someone smuggled them.
He
and
roars
they-
and he's not happy. He pounces on the ground. He comes closer to you and he's breathing down onto you, and you can. He's got bad breath, and he looks down right at Nemia. You have the kitties. Where are they?
We don't know they escaped. We were just trying to deliver them to their home island because.
Lies!
He's not
Can we
happy.
try to roll a persuasion check?
Okay, I'm
Yes,
just gonna stop.
Nemia did a persuasion check. Now let's go ahead. If you want to, Wellbrick, if you want to maybe convince him otherwise, go ahead.
Yeah, can you try and convince him that the displacer beast kittens were smuggled into our city? We found them. We started trying to bring. We started heading. We used a boat to try and head to where they came from, so that we could put them back to their home.
Great. Yeah, I'll do that. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I'll give you an
Because this guy
advantage
just ain't
because Nemia had a 20 earlier. So go ahead and roll with advantage, Wellbricks.
Yay! I needed that. Yeah, much better.
Why did you roll
Oh,
like
just
an 8?
oh, persuasion. Yay! I'm proficient in that. 17.
Okay, but what did you roll first?
3.
He's
Oh.
puffing, huffing, and puffing. I smell some sort of a fib, but I'll trust you for now. Where
Okay,
are the
wait.
kitties?
We said they escaped.
So they're on this island.
Yes, somewhere.
Maybe we think
Trying
so,
to
or
find
they're
them.
somewhere else in the ocean with the shipwreck.
No, all of them was got to the island.
When you
Oh,
say
yeah, right.
when you said ocean and shipwreck, his frown turned upside down. Or his smile actually turned upside down into a frown. And you can almost sense a tear forming in his eye. You mean they were on the boat? Were they safe?
Yes.
They were sick. Hey,
They're all
but
with me.
we have
Unless-
no idea
unless-
where they are now.
Unless one of them
Honest.
jumped off the crate into the ocean and couldn't get back, then they should all be on the island.
A boat that big should have more than 3. Surely there are more people. More of you, pathetic.
Oh, there
Breeding
were, but we were
humans
attacked
or
by
whatever
kraken
you are.
and ate most of them.
And he looks when he says whatever you are, he looks over at Gollum. What's that?
That's Gollum.
A
Gollum's our
golem.
friend. Gollum the Warforged.
He reaches over. He doesn't smell like he's a living creature.
Well, he's a robot, so that makes
Not
sense.
not a robot, brought to life by magic, kind of.
Kind of.
Enough. I have to see if you're worthy.
Wouldn't Gollum technically know what a Warforged is more than us? Because Gollum is one.
Yes. Gollum tries to explain, and it takes a few attempts, and eventually he comes around to understanding. And like, you crazy people are making people out of machinery.
Well, Gollum's very nice. He loves kittens.
I shall hang on to this one. He reaches over with his big claw, and he clamps onto Gollum.
What? No!
You will perform a certain
come on.
task if you wish to have your friend back. And if you prove worthy,
Okay.
I'll let you go.
And if we fail, then
I
we
shall
do
feast tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Gollum is
thanks.
like,
Wait, one
uh,
second. Can
please
can
make
pick
sure
my
you
wolf
don't
up
fail.
And bring it back here.
What's
Do you
that?
mind doing that?
Can you bring
I'm
the cat and the wolf from the other side of the river over here? There are
Oh, the
pets.
cat and wolf are hiding.
There.
Oh, wait, never
I like-
mind. They're
I'm
hiding.
like,
They're
I'm like,
scared.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, Titanium, you can come out. I'm gonna try to convince my wolf to come out.
But wait, if the wolf comes out, then it might also use that as a food.
Like, and like,
Like Gollum.
first I want to ask the Androsphinx if it doesn't mind to bring the wolf and cat back over here.
Arkon!
Is that
That's
a yes?
that's his name.
Okay, that's okay.
Arkon is
Or-
his name.
Oh God! Oh God!
Do you know this one? Oh wait,
No,
actually,
there's this other guy named Arkon who has Vecna's hand. Hello.
No, nothing to do with that.
Okay, make sure.
So, Arkon looks down at you and he tells you, I lost a valued treasure of mine. It fell down below, beyond the falls.
Okay. You want
You
us
want
to
us
get
to
it?
go and retrieve it?
Retrieve it, and maybe I'll let you go.
Isn't there usually
Yeah, but do you mind bringing my wolf and kitten back over?
No!
Huh?
He just says no.
Oh,
He
come
doesn't
on.
want to. Okay,
Fine.
fine.
Fine. But the wolf comes back with me either way. Okay, let's go.
He hangs on to Gollum. Gollum stays with me.
Okay, let's
A
go.
price for me saving your life. Now, you want your freedom. And I want you off my island. So go fetch.
Let's go and try and climb down.
Alright. So, you look at this waterfall.
Oh wait, maybe we should try and find out what the valuable treasure is.
Sure.
What does it
that's
look
actually-
like, mister? What does it look like, mister? Arkon?
Arkon.
Yeah, that's what.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It is a medallion. It goes
Oh?
around my neck. It snapped out of my neck when I was flying and involved in a combat above the waterfall not too long ago. I haven't been able to retrieve it. And I haven't found anybody worthy enough or capable enough to go and retrieve it.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay?
Let's go.
So,
Down the waterfall.
what would the Nemia know about sphinxes?
I read a lot of books. I don't know though. Like I know. I guess I probably know a lot about them.
And what is a male sphinx called?
Interesting.
Right. And you remember last week, towards the end of the session, a
Yes.
certain golem said, "Can we please have an andro sphinx?"
Yep.
Oh, come on.
Now Gollum is here.
She's not here, but her wish came through.
That's just sad. You're like
This is
kind of.
bad.
It's kind of like Medusa's.
Well, so, what are you supposed to do and not do with an andro sphinx or a sphinx in general?
Well, you're not supposed to make them angry, that's for sure.
Yeah, they get angry pretty easily.
Yes. Okay.
It's a
So,
problem.
you look at the waterfall. It's easily a 40-foot drop. The
I wanna
rock
see-
cliff is very, very rugged and jagged, and there are a lot of sharp edges.
Can
So,
we just climb down?
what's the plan?
Climb?
Do you have rope?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember, I
Yes, I
also
do.
made. I also made a vine rope.
Yeah, it was
yeah.
about 15 feet long, so it wasn't that big.
I have
No,
a
but it could help.
50-foot long rope.
All right.
50.
So you take out the 50-foot long rope, which is enough to go all the way down. How are you going to secure the rope up top?
We could use.
Can we tie it on one of those like bush things?
Roll for investigation.
Investigation.
Investigation. Where is it? Oh, that's not very good. 14.
Nemia?
Investigation.
One sec. I'm gonna use the bathroom.
How many pluses do I have on investigation? +2. 18 plus 2 equals 20.
20. All right, so Nemia, you scout along the side of the ridge, and you find that there is over by the bushes. There's a strong root system taking place from the actual tree that's not too far from the edge. So you're able to, wrap the rope in and around these tree roots that are jutting out from. Actually, they're actually jutting out from the side of the rock as well. So you managed to secure the rope really nice and tight. And now it's just a matter. Yeah.
I also have a question that I forgot to ask you
Go ahead.
that I was thinking of. So I am a tiefling.
Mhm.
That's part human, part demon, right?
That's correct.
Devil.
Yeah, but
Well,
who is my demon half?
that's never been discussed or discovered. We don't really know much about your other half.
No.
That's something we
But
can
I
look
want-
at later.
I want to know.
That seems like a quest. A
Yes.
quest to find out about oneself.
No, not really, but it's just curious.
You know what? You know what to say about curiosity? Kill the cat.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
We're
Alright.
so happy that Golem's not here.
So Wellbricks, Nemia ended up finding a very strong root system that's
Yep.
along the side of the rock cliff.
Woo!
And so you're able to tie the rope underneath the roots, make a nice tight knot,
Or
and
not.
now you need to
Must
climb
be
down this very jagged side of the rock face. So go ahead and do athletics.
This should be a lot easier because it's jagged and not super smooth.
Yes, it's just a question of can you avoid getting cut.
Ew.
Ooh. So both of you can do an
Wait,
athletics.
can Nemia go down? Can Nemia actually
Sure.
go down?
Nemia, you
Yes,
Because I have 3 hit points.
I have 17. Let's go down.
3 hit points.
Yeah, you.
Yes, 3 hit points. Thank you.
Golem has 26. Yeah, that
Thank
fight.
you so much for reducing me to 3 hit points.
I didn't do nothing.
Well, it was mainly
I-
the. It was mainly the
Wait,
Grong.
you're correct. You did not do nothing. You did
Well-
a lot of stuff.
Funny.
But
A play of words there. Don't you have the ability to cast Cure Wounds, or did you use up all your spells?
yep, I used up all my spells.
Well,
That's sad.
That's not good.
Gollum
I don't know.
Gollum is over by the Sphinx, and she's waving you over before you head down.
Oh,
Or
I
he.
come over. Okay,
So,
I come over.
Gollum spoke to Arkon, and Arkon agreed to let you rest and attempt
Okay.
the climb in the morning.
Yay. Thanks, Arkon. Can I just call you that?
But in exchange, he's flying off with the Warforged.
Fine.
Okay.
So he's going to leave you, all the 2 of you, alone. So go ahead and do your full rest if you're using D&D Beyond.
Yay. I'm not. But still, yay.
Okay, so is it a long rest or a short rest?
It's a long
Oh.
rest.
Okay, in the morning, I would like to try to get my wolf back.
I'll go ahead and reset your character Wellbricks to take a long rest. All right.
Okay.
So
I would like to try to get my wolf back. First thing in the morning. I will do that first, and then we'll go.
Long rest.
you have a very peaceful sleep,
Ow.
uninterrupted overnight. It was actually kind of warm. It didn't rain. There weren't a lot of nasty mosquitoes or anything like that. And in the morning, you wake up to the very. I'm not sure if you like. I personally don't like it when my dogs lick my face. But your wolf comes up and starts licking your face, wakes you up.
What the heck? That's not. I'm like, they're like, ah!
How did the dog get over here?
You're
It's
not
a
quite
wolf,
sure.
Not a dog.
But the wolf made it, along with the cat and the owl.
Yeah, the owl came back.
Now the owl
The owl.
is
I sent it
perched
to
over.
retrieve something.
It's perched over by one of the trees. There we go. Nemia. Calling Nemia.
Wake up. I'll wake up.
You look over and you see the owl. It's got something in its claw.
Yes, I sent it to retrieve something, but I forget what.
Well, it flies over and it perches itself on your arm. It's actually, you're kind of short, right? The owl's almost half your size. It's a pretty big owl.
I
Maybe not half,
know.
a third your size. So it's kind of freaky. You see this little short tiefling with an owl on her arm, and she has the most beautiful flower you have ever seen.
Actually, the owl lands on my tail usually.
On your tail, perfect.
Yeah.
So you got your tail up, and your owl's looking at you, and she's just like, her head turns all the way around, and she's so excited. And she has this beautiful flower. It's somewhat similar to a rose, but it's in full bloom, and it's got like this multicolored red, orange, yellow coloring to it.
That's so cool.
And whenever you blow on it, it has kind of like these almost like pollen that just kind of blows up from it, and it just goes, and it smells so sweet. And so relaxing.
Can I sniff it?
Give me an animal handling, Nemia.
Me? Oh.
Nemia.
You sure I can't just give this job to Wellbricks because Wellbricks has like a +5 on animal handling?
Exactly!
Forget the animal handling then. Instead, actually, I should have called for an insight. Roll an insight check, Nemia.
Insight. 17 plus 1, 18.
The owl looks at you, and you have this. Well, you're not quite sure, but you think it wants you to take the flower with you. It wants you to keep and hang on to this flower, maybe for good luck or something.
Good owl.
Where are you putting it?
In your hair?
I don't know. Where could I put it without it getting crunched?
Do you have a bag? You must have a bag.
Do I have a bag? I don't know.
Maybe you could put it in those like little water bottle holder thingies. Or you know in those in backpacks there are those like little circular things for like holding like headphones and stuff, like the headphone wires.
You
Like
don't
those things,
have
like
a bag, unfortunately.
What?
You do have probably, like, you know when you have rations food, although probably it's been spoiled because of the water, you can probably get rid of the spoiled rations, and you can probably wrap it safe and sound and maybe tuck it under in your pants or something.
Yeah.
Speaking of rations, both of you do a survival check.
Okay. Survival check.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
Woo! 19!
Survival.
All right. Wellbricks, you're able to catch fish for the morning breakfast.
Yeah, 20. Plus
Nemia, you're able to find some fresh mushrooms to add to your fish. You have a great breakfast. In fact, you also find some eggs. You're not quite sure what they're from, but hey, it's breakfast, right?
I don't want to eat them.
Okay.
Me either.
So you don't touch the eggs. All that to say is you
just
find
let them
yourself
hatch.
a nice little breakfast.
Wait, can
And
I
Yeah, can you use prestidigitation to make this fish taste really nice?
Can I try and find out what the eggs are because I'm really curious about that.
Natural nature. Roll for nature.
Nature was nature +2. 18 +2.
So you definitely think they're they're not anything that you've seen before. You're
Are they
thinking
pterodactyl eggs?
they're not pterodactyl eggs. They're too small for pterodactyl eggs. The thing is, you found them on the ground, so you're not quite sure what they're from. They might be perhaps maybe like a turtle or some kind of lizard type creature. You're not quite sure, but it's definitely not anything you've ever seen before. Maybe you
Can I just
don't.
try and remember? Can I just put it back where I found it and try
Sure.
and
Yeah, so that
remember-
the
and try
mom
and
doesn't come
remember where
looking
it
for
is?
them and starts attacking us.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and remember.
Why
what
would
it
someone
is.
attack you because you took their eggs? Of course it
Yes!
would. It's me you're talking about, right?
Yes.
All right. So you go
Like
ahead.
old-
You go ahead and you put them back. No problem. Are you still eating the fish?
I just want to remember where it is.
Are we eating piranhas?
No, it's just a regular whatever fish.
I don't want to eat piranhas.
All right.
Yeah, it would be pokey.
So
But
you
I
have a
just
good
don't want-
breakfast.
Egg that I don't know what it is, and I feel like the fish would be fine.
Yeah.
Are we headed down the side of the cliff?
Mm-hmm.
Like I just want to know what I'm eating.
So who's going first? Is this still Nemia?
Actually, we know. Well, Bricks, I think might have more hit points than me.
How many head points do you have?
21 out of 21. You have 27 out of 27. Like
Mm-hmm.
I never have that many hit points.
Okay, I'll go down this
I mean,
time.
I'm a monk, but
Okay. So athletics.
I want to.
Make sure you can manage this successfully without harming yourself.
Athletics?
Yes.
Ooh, I'm so glad that worked out. 18.
It
15
takes
plus
you-
3.
It takes you about 8 or so minutes to go down. You rappel
Okay.
down the rope, and you get to the bottom of the cliffside, where now there's just you're in constant have you ever been to a waterfall?
Yeah.
I've
been to
I haven't been to a waterfall, but I know what it's like.
There's all this.
I've been to a waterfall because water has been spraying in my face.
Exactly. There's all this spraying water. Like I've been to Niagara Falls a few times. You know Niagara Falls, big falls.
I know
And-
it, but I've never been. I've
It
been.
was beautiful.
Wait, have I been? I've been to this one waterfall. I don't remember if
Was
it
it
was Niagara Falls
humongous
or
and
not.
kind
I was
of like
very
a half
young.
circle? Was it humongous? and
It's
kind of like a
huge.
half circle?
It's kind of like a
I know,
horseshoe.
Oh
it's
yeah, I've been
pretty. I've for
But
some reason,
even when you're
people
standing
say-
on the side,
for some-
all this mist is just like constantly all around you. So you're
Yeah, I know.
basically.
I've seen some people who say who like dive off of the top of Niagara Falls.
I don't think they would survive if they dived off the top.
Drop-
So you're at the bottom
wrong?
now. It's Are you gonna do anything? You're there now by yourself. Nemi's at the top. Maybe
head
perhaps you want to take a look around before you all come down.
Well, I want. Yeah, maybe we should do that. But while she's doing that, I want to tie the rope to a rock so I can throw it back up.
Sure. So, are you going to climb down Nemia first, or are you going to allow Wellbricks to maybe perhaps look around first?
Well, Bricks can look around if they want to.
I do
Okay,
want
Wellbricks.
to.
Go
Okay,
ahead
well
and
then
do
do
it.
that.
Roll for investigation.
I'm not looking for anything specific. It should be perception. That would make more sense.
Perception is. That's why I'm asking. Are you looking for something, or are you just? If you're just not looking,
Scouting
I'll
out
make you.
the
roll.
area.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for anything not normal.
All right. In that case, yeah, sure. Then roll for perception. It's you're not actually physically trying to find anything.
Yeah.
Like I did with the roots.
15?
Okay. No, it's the ground seems to be very very wet. Obviously, with all the mist around you, and beyond the the walls, the waterfalls. There's a lot of tree and jungle that continues surrounding the river, so you don't really see anything other than
Okay.
what you expect to see. So, Nemia, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna climb down because I think.
Go ahead
I
and roll for
see-
athletics.
Okay, athletics. That is a 19.
You make it down, no problemo. You're both down.
19 in total. I rolled an 18.
45 feet below, and you are maybe about, say, 10, 20, 30, 40 45 feet below, 45 feet away from the edge of the river where the waterfall is emptying into the river below. What's the plan exactly?
Hmm.
Can
So
the
first, I want to see
would
if
the
there's piranhas in the river.
would the piranhas be able to jump down there and survive?
The piranhas?
Yeah.
Well, roll for perception. If you get closer to the falls, you can take a look.
Hey, I'm not coming. I'll come a bit closer. Yeah.
Two. What is that big red line? Or
Did
is
you
that
just
a
say
rope?
2?
What?
I asked you to roll for perception. Yeah.
No, I rolled a 16 plus 1.
All right. So you can definitely see that there are no fish falling down the waterfall. So whatever fish are up top, they stay up top. They don't come down. You know,
Good
you're-
Bottom?
you look at the water and it seems to be clear. There doesn't seem to be anything swimming about. It's really actually super clear, except of course where the waterfall hits. You know, it's kind of like all bubbly and such. But if you
Forgot
walk
to ask
further,
the Sphinx why they couldn't get it.
that's something you should have thought about earlier. He's not there now. That's probably a
Yeah.
good question to ask him.
What-
Keep it in mind.
What were you gonna ask?
Why he can't go and get it?
Oh.
Like, is this just a challenge, or is it like he literally lost it?
Well, he did say he lost it in a battle up in the skies a few weeks ago, but he didn't tell you why he can't or doesn't want to get it. He didn't tell you anything.
Okay. I want to go a bit further down bank and stick my head under the water and see if I can see the medallion. What? Oh, what are those?
Oh, they're just birds. So you go further down bank, and go ahead and roll for investigation.
Are there like spikes under the water? Why?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Where is that? 16.
So you spend a bit of time looking for this, whatever this is, this medallion, necklace, whatever it is that he wants you to find, and you don't find anything. You realize that if it actually had fallen into the river, it might have gone like straight downstream.
Oh, God.
Nemi, are
And
you also
downstream
investigating?
means
Because
into the ocean.
Wellbricks just spent a bit of time looking, investigating. So is Nemi going to just stand around, or is she also going to investigate?
I'll investigate, but still not that close to the waterfall.
Go ahead and investigate then.
Investigate.
Now this is taking some time, right? Because you have to look for it. You stick your head in the water, and like you said, you don't find anything. The water's super clear.
17.
All right, so you're about to give up as well, and then
Give up.
you look about halfway into the waterfall. You can see like the
Shiny
sun.
thing?
The sun comes up. It's high noon, and the sun kind of shines a certain way that it lights up the waterfall, and it exposes the fact that about halfway across the waterfall, there seems to be a cave behind the waterfall.
Knew it. Okay, let's go.
If I was still whatever my gnome was, I completely forget. When I was like a gnome druid or something, I
Mhm.
was able to teleport. But now I can't.
No, you
What
can't.
level were you? What level were you?
I think they were level 3.
When I ended, I was 5.
5? Okay.
Wow, my other campaign is level 9. And I'm a druid. An elf druid.
I was a gnome.
Gnome druid.
The gnome?
It's really true. When druids get to level 5, they start just destroying stuff. It's weird.
All right. So, what's the plan? Are you all gonna?
Yeah,
guess-
we're gonna jump in there pretty much.
Oh, you're jumping in.
No, I'm not jumping in. I'm saying that's probably what we might have to resort to jumping in, but no, we're not gonna start off with it.
Roll an intelligence check, both of you.
Intelligence.
I rolled a 3. I know nothing.
Intellect. I rolled 16 plus 2. Leave.
Your sister was there, your little munchkin sister.
Yes.
I was waving at her, but she didn't say anything. So
Wouldn't be able to hear her. I'm wearing headphones.
yeah, you realize that the water pressure coming down from over the falls is a bit too much. That you can't just go under the falls. It'll actually take you down with the water. Your best bet is to maybe use some sort of buddy system to swim to the middle and make your way towards the middle of the waterfall.
If there was
Okay,
still,
I don't know what a buddy system is because I just learned how to swim last summer. I have no idea what that is.
if there's,
Would
if
Wilbrits know what that is?
if there was 3 of us, then we could probably find like some plank or something, and we could get 2 people to hold it, and it would stop some of the waterfall's water from coming down all at once.
And you'd be surfing. Totally tubular, dude! You'd be surfing on the waterfall?
Oh.
No. Alright. What you think is you need to basically use 2 people to safely cross. So one has to be an anchor to the other person. Otherwise, you might be both taken down and washed into the ocean or wherever the river goes.
No,
Yes.
we should get out. I'm
Okay.
horrible at swimming and hate getting wet in this.
Okay, so maybe I should be the one who goes swimming and you should be my anchor.
And how are you going to anchor each other?
I literally have to just.
Maybe Nemia will stand there. Oh, let's take the rope back. I'll yank the rope.
Do you have second rope?
No, I
don't-
want to get my other rope.
No, we want to be able to climb back up.
Oh, yeah, you have a good point.
So let's see.
Why don't we just find?
Well, you don't have a second rope, but you do remember that
No.
you do have this 15-foot long makeshift rope that you made with the,
Oh, yeah,
the vines. So you can go. You can actually climb up top.
Tie each other to that.
Exactly.
together.
Maybe spend a little bit more time because remember that was a very very quick. Like you had very little time to put that together. You had to really rush quickly.
Longer.
So you're able to find vines, and remember I told you all these vines and such sticking out from the rocks. There's also some dry vines and leaves. You can easily make a nice long rope. Maybe not the best, maybe not the strongest, but you can tie each other to it, and you can maybe one person can swim across. So who's gonna swim?
Okay.
Me.
Then I need
Yeah,
you to roll for athletics as you swim.
Wait, first I'm gonna take off some of my big clunky stuff just because I don't want to have to sink.
Yeah,
Very
also, if
good
I-
idea.
If I was the one swimming, I did. I
have done this plenty of times before where I have had to cross rivers in some
It's
weird
not your
way.
first rodeo, is it?
rodeo.
It's a saying. You're saying this is not my first rodeo. You've been through it before. Been there, done that, right?
Yeah.
So you're
And
going
it's
to.
funny how actually rodeo with horses. It's actually funny how one of the other persons in my other campaign actually has a horse and they had to also cross the river, which went very, very wrong. But then we were finally able to do it.
So you're gonna leave everything behind? Obviously, you're not bringing your cook's utensils. Are you bringing any weapons with you?
My sickle.
Your sickle. Okay, fair enough. Are you taking your arm? Are you armored?
Well, wait, I'm gonna stick my head under the water one last time to make sure that there's nothing that's going to attack me.
There seems to be nothing. The water here seems to be flowing really well. That nothing really stays. If anything comes over the top, it just flows away. So
Okay,
doesn't
I'll be
seem
on
there's
that.
anything. You wearing your
not.
armor?
Nope.
Good, because if you did, I'd give you a disadvantage. You take off your armor.
I
You-
take it. I get it. I get like a double disadvantage.
Why?
That's even. My character hates swimming.
Oh well, you might have to get over it. Well, Brix,
Nah,
I will
my
give
character
you
wouldn't
an
be able to do
advantage
that.
now to your swim roll, because you are now being. Well, if you should fail, you're not going to be swept away. But if you pass, you will be able to get to the center of the waterfall. So go ahead and roll, while Nemia holds on to the other side of the rope, or the vine rope.
Which is tied to my waist.
Staying about as dry as I can.
Okay, so what am I rolling? Because I rolled a nat 20.
Well, you're going to roll athletics, and that 20 is awesome. You dive in. It's so refreshing, and you feel so revitalized with this water. You swim up, you pop up on just behind the waterfall. Nemia, you can see the sun is still straight up top, and it's shining down. You can still see that, the cave opening behind the waterfall, and you see the outline of Wellbricks waving to you. Like, I guess you're urging her in. You have to urge her to come in. She's afraid.
Come on.
Okay, fine.
Now, Wellbricks,
Okay.
not Wellbricks, Nemia, are you going in with anything left behind?
The only thing I'll take with me is my dagger.
That's about it. All right. You don't have
Yeah.
any armor. You have no
I
armor.
don't. I don't even have any.
You don't
like,
need armor. You're a monk.
Yeah. I
So
don't even wear.
go ahead and roll for athletics with an advantage, because now you have Wellbricks pulling you in.
That's a 19 plus 1 or a 16 plus 1.
So it's a 20. You're both standing on the other side of the waterfall. You made it. You've made it thus far. Congratulations. You are now on the inside of the waterfall.
Awesome. I'm still don't like the being wet part, but awesome.
You can use prestidigitation to dry yourself off.
If anybody has spell. Okay, now what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna walk up to the thing and grab it and get out? I'd like
Before
it to be that
you
easy.
is a darkened passageway that leads behind the waterfall, and there's a water system. A little bit of a stream. So when the water comes down, it partially
too-
flows inside.
Is it too small for the Sphinx, the Andro Sphinx?
Yes, it is.
Okay, now we know why I couldn't get it.
It is very, very dark in here. I think, Nemia, you can see in the dark, correct?
Dark vision, 60
Can I?
feet, and it's
No,
engraved.
I cannot.
Dark
So-
vision, 60 feet engraved.
Nemia has to take the lead, with Wellbricks probably holding on to her shoulders. Are you, Now, it's quite slick. The rock beneath you is very slick, so you have to be very careful, very cautious. You can't run. The water, for you, Nemia, the water goes up to about your chin.
Ah, darn it.
So, are you making your way further deep into the cavern?
Yeah,
Are you going cautiously?
yes.
Are you going to also be stealthy?
Yeah,
Roll for stealth. Wellbricks, you're just right behind her. Actually, Wellbricks, you're quite small too, so it's also up to about your chin.
Yeah, we're about the same height. Even though I'm not even supposed to be that short, we're about the same height.
So what was your stealth?
16.
With the water flowing and the noise of the waterfall behind you, you are easily led through this cavern that just leads to these rooms, large cavern. Sorry, it's not a cavern. You're in a tunnel that leads to this cavern. And you're up top,
Let me get
about
out of
20
the water.
feet. And the water, actually, there's an inside waterfall that just flows into a little pool of water below. About 15 feet below, there's a large 20-foot wide pool of water. And the entire room is lit in a very translucent bluish tinge of a color. There's
So we can both
rocks in
see
here. There's this mineral in the rocks that glows a bluish color. And you see on the far end, there's at the far end of this pool, there's a bank of dry area, and on this bank, there's a bed of what looks to be dried leaves and grass, and on top of that is a red silk, like material.
Okay.
And lying on her back is a beautiful woman with long, flowing, reddish hair. It covers her entire body as she's just lying there, just tinkering with some gold coins and stuff that she has at her fingertips. And she's just singing a nice song to herself, just hymning to herself. Now you've snuck in. She hasn't noticed you.
Should...
Okay, do I know what this thing is?
Do a nature check.
Nature?
Yes.
Okay. Nat 20.
Jeez,
Ooh.
you're guys with your 20s. You seem. She's completely naked, covered in her hair. She is this beautiful mermaid.
I
Without
was just
her,
about to ask if she has a tail.
her tail is hidden inside on the side. You didn't notice it at first, but as you take a quick look, she kind of flicks her tail up a bit, and she's just playing with these jewels and
Like
this.
an
all this
evil
stuff that she's
mermaid,
collected.
like a siren, or like just mermaid?
You're not
I'm
sure.
just gonna say hello.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna.
You say hello, and it echoes in the room. And you hear a reply with a very annoying, the worst voice you can possibly think of.
Oh, jeez.
Hello?
What?
Hello? Who's there?
Okay,
It's
Ren,
it's
can
a
we please
chipmunk.
just pretend it is a very ugly voice, but can you please just talk normally because
She
no one can
says-
understand?
She says hello. You really can't hear that? Let me see.
Let me see if I can hear it. Hello? I
Oh, I
can
can hear it now.
hear it. Hello?
That's creepy.
So she stands up.
I'm
Her
imagining it
beautiful
sounds
long
like
hair
this.
covers her. And you can see that, well, she doesn't really standing up. I guess she's on her knees because she's got her tail. And she looks around. I see you. Who are you? Why are you in my home?
We're looking for an Androsphinx's medallion. The clues kind of led us here.
Do not come any closer.
What is? Huh?
Do not come any closer. You have
Okay.
trespassed into my home.
Okay. I'll stay here.
She dives into the pool of water below. And as she
Oh, that's
dives,
not good.
you can see that that little ledge where she has her bed. There's all sorts of treasures. There's gold and some jewelry.
Look, we don't
And-
want gold. We just want the Angel Sphinx's thing.
She swims up to your side, and she just kind of
My side?
she puts her hands up, and she's just looking right up at you. You can see she's got this deep bluish eyes. Her skin is very pale, almost with a blue tinge as well, and beautiful reddish hair. And
Mustache.
she's got scales up along her arms, little scales. And she looks up at you, and what's mine is mine, not yours. Be gone.
Nah, no, it's not ours. It's the Angel Sphinx's. Well, not all your gold, but we don't know if you have.
You speak
have
of an
it.
angel sphinx? What is an angel sphinx?
It's a male sphinx.
She's not sure. She shrugs. She's not sure what you're talking about.
It's do you know what a lion and eagle is?
Have you ever came out of this cave before?
I do swim out occasionally. That's how
Okay, well, the Angel Sphinx is a big lion and with eagle wings.
So you describe to her, and she
The
says,
android.
"Ah, the big, furry creature with wings that flies around
Yeah, that.
Yep.
and roars."
the one. Yeah.
I do not like that creature.
Okay.
Is there any reason we shouldn't trust it? Because I think we're gonna need it a bit more convincing than that. Because it's gonna kill us if we don't get its medallion thing. Wellbricks doesn't like to lie to things.
So it sent you here to retrieve something?
Yeah.
Well, it said that it was somewhere in this river.
Whatever
Yeah,
is in this
it
river
said-
belongs to me.
Mm,
We want.
what would you want if you would give us the medallion?
You speak of a medallion.
Yes.
Describe it.
Well, we've never actually seen it before. It's a gold medallion.
We sing.
All right.
Can
He
we
did
see a
describe it
picture
to you,
of
so
it?
you can probably reiterate what he told you it looks like.
Okay.
And you do, and she kind of looks back at her stash. That is my
And-
treasure. Be gone.
We don't want the treasure. We just specifically want that. If you have it.
What will you want in return for that?
Wait. It does. Do they even have it?
Do a perception check. As she looked
Me?
back, yeah, because she looked back and you saw her looking over her shoulder.
This person's creepy.
that-
Oh, this mermaid's creepy. I'm rolling a what? Perception?
19.
What?
I'm not creepy.
19 in total.
19.
What am I rolling?
It was just
19
Nemia. It was just Nemia.
Perception.
Never mind.
So
19
Nemia,
total.
you look over because you did see as Wellbricks was talking to the mermaid. You did see that there is one particularly larger medallion on a chain that looks
fits
to have
the
been broken,
description?
and it fits the
That fits
description.
description?
Yes,
Okay.
it's big enough that it actually will fit in the entirety of your hand, so it's quite big. It probably will make quite an impression on the chest of an angel sphinx.
Okay, so I'm not saying this. I'm not. My character's not saying this, but do you think we should find the Angel Sphinx, tell it that the mermaid has it, and say that the mermaid ask the mermaid if it wants something for it, and then say that we need that something?
I'm literally asking it that. I'm literally asking it like 3,000 times. What will you want in return for that?
She wants you to
Okay.
leave. Go ahead and both of you roll for roll for a perception check.
Again?
Again.
I just did that.
I know. But now she sits up on a rock now closer to you. And she starts playing with her hair, long hair.
I rolled a nat 20. Again.
As she swooped up on top of the rock, you got this horrid stench of a fish. She smells so bad. For such a beautiful creature, beautiful hair, and she smells of a fish.
Well, she's half fish. Makes sense. I mean, it's true. She's half fish.
It is true. What do you think perhaps someone like her might want other than, gold and treasure?
Oh. Pearls.
Yes.
That's my best guess.
Can I see? Can I try and remember if I've read anything about what mermaids like or
Do
desire?
mermaids count as beasts?
Good question. Let's see.
Because otherwise I have advantage on remembering stuff about them.
I just remember a lot of
No, they're not beasts.
Oh, come on.
So,
Wait a
try and see
sec.
if I remember
Wait
what they
a
want.
sec.
yeah,
I
I'm
think
waiting.
I know where we are. I think I know where we are.
Where?
Dinosaurs. Androsphinx.
Mermaid.
Are we in that place right next to Sharn? In the I forget what it's called. The place where all the halflings ride.
No, you're headed down towards Zendrick. You're nowhere near.
Okay.
Yeah, you're talking about the Talenta Plains.
Oh yeah.
So, neither of you have any idea. She starts to kind of sniff the air. Why, you smell funny.
Wait. We smell funny? What do we smell like?
Think, Mimi, I think.
I can't remember much about mermaids.
I know that they like pearls.
Yes, but
At this point, Nemi, you get this sense of, boy, I wish my owl were here to swoop over and scoop up that jewelry
no,
for me.
I don't want to steal it. But
The thought crosses your mind about the owl crosses your mind for some reason.
what if we were? What if
She-
we were?
She starts to kind of just get closer to you, both of you. You smell funny. What is that?
What do we smell like? What do we smell like?
You smell. It's something smells that. It's not funny. It's actually quite nice.
Oh, the
Ah.
flower.
Oh.
The flower.
He wants the flowers. Do you want the very pretty, the very nice smelling
You
flower?
pull out the flower and she just jumps back. What is that?
It's a flower that my owl brought.
It opens up, and that poof of scent just explodes, and she cautiously goes back, and she just. I want it. I want it.
Well, you give us
Give us the.
medallion and you can have it.
She looks back, looks at you. But you entered my home. If you
Well-
answer this question, I'll agree to our terms.
Okay, here's another riddle. Okay, this is not good.
First, she says,
Here's
first,
that.
I'd like to know the names of the people. They call me Luna.
Oh, hi, Luna.
Ah, that's nice to know.
She takes a deep breath. Smells so nice. And you are?
I'm Wellbricks.
And I'm Nemia.
Nice to meet you. They call me Luna, for I come out at night and day, whenever I feel pleased. So, you give me the flower, I give you your freedom and the jewelry of your choice, if you answer this question. If not, I will send my minions upon you. And you look down below, and you see these sort of ice crystals form at the bottom. These bluish ice crystals form at the bottom of the pool of water, and they're jagged. And these hands go.
Do we each get one guess?
Yes.
We each get one guess.
Each get one guess.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the riddle?
Yeah, wait. I'm gonna get a pencil out so I can write it down. Oh my god, it fell.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get myself some water. I'm not too far.
Okay. Pencil at the ready. We should probably write this down.
Okay, so I'm gonna get you my best at thinking, and if I can't find out, I'm gonna go and ask my dad.
Is that cheating?
No, technically not.
Okay. I know you guys like riddles, so here we go. Should I do it with my huge annoying voice?
Should I tell the riddle with this voice?
No, you shouldn't.
No.
Oh, come on.
We can't understand you when you talk like that. We cannot understand you.
Not fun.
Okay.
Correct.
So, there are two sisters.
Mm-hmm.
One gives birth to the other. And she, in turn, gives birth to the first. Who are the two sisters?
There are two sisters. One gives birth to the other.
Then in return, the other gives birth to the first one?
Yes.
What is it?
To
What are they?
the other.
If you roll an intelligence check, I might give you a clue if you want.
Okay. Intelligence.
I will do it also, but I need to finish just writing this down.
Nat 20.
All right. It has something to do with the passage of time.
Okay. Time.
Okay. I can use my dice as models right now.
Do you have an idea? Like,
No,
we're-
not yet.
we're not- if okay, so us saying that, like us saying an answer, we'll only say that we answer.
When
We're
you
not
have the
gonna
final answer, you say, final answer is, and then that'll be your final answer. You have time to
Okay.
discuss it. And yes, you can go find help from a friend. Well, Bricks, would you like to do an intelligence roll?
Yes. I
So
mean,
you have-
I bet Nemia would tell this to me that it has something to do with time.
Yes.
My intelligence roll is 17. I hope that that works.
Okay.
Nothing.
So your clue
Just give me the clue.
Thinking of the clue.
it has something to do with being restful or not.
Like being. What do you mean being restful? What does that mean?
You can see over at Luna, and she's like just counting the strands of hair, singing a song.
You're assuming
I wish it was nighttime. I can wait for the midnight, for the sun to turn into the moon, and my namesake to come up above the sky. But then again, she begins counting the hair on her side. As the moon wanes and slowly disappears above the
Why do
horizon.
I feel like
Oh, I know it.
the sun gives?
I know it.
This isn't my final answer, but why do I feel like it's the sun gives birth to the moon and in return the
Yeah.
moon gives birth to the sun?
My final answer for me, the sun and the moon.
Not quite. You're almost there. You're not quite. You have one answer left. Be careful. Be careful. Maybe you want to have to ask some of your friends or something.
I'm gonna go ask my dad. I'm gonna ask my dad. Wait, am I gonna go ask my dad? All right,
Go
he's
ahead
in a
if you
meeting.
like. How about you, Nemia? You have one guess left.
I need to use the bathroom.
Okay. When she gets nervous, she goes to the bathroom. Nemia. So
Hello.
we know the
I'm
riddle.
thinking.
There are two sisters. One gives birth to the other, and she in turn gives birth to the first. Who are the two sisters? And you have a couple of clues.
Like 3 of them.
What was exactly
Why do I feel like it's? Is it
Welbert's
day and
answer?
night?
Yes! It's day and night. You got it. Day gives birth to night, the night gives birth to day. Yay! She's surprised. And she dives into the pool of water. She swims over. She grabs onto the medallion. She swims over. She hands it to you. And she eagerly waits for
Okay.
that flower.
I'll give her the flower. I got it. I'll give her the flower.
You give her the flower?
You got it?
It was-
I got it. Day
what
and
was
night.
it? Day and night, yes. The day gives into night and the night gives into day. And they're sisters because they live side by side, you see?
No, notice the moon and the sun are actually extremely far away.
Yeah. So she gives you the
Perfect.
medallion and takes the flower and she just... This is the best treasure ever. I thank you, friends.
I hope my owl's okay with this.
Okay. Now what?
Okay, let's leave this place. Let's leave this place and go and call on Deandra Sphinx. I'm also gonna check with my owl.
All right. So you step outside once again into the jungle, and you're at the bottom of the rock surface.
Is that flower important?
Yay, we got it. Yay.
Can I call on my owl and see if it Oh no. Never mind.
Oh, hi. Hi.
Hi, Gollum. Yay, Gollum. Wolf. Cat. Owl.
Very good.
Here you go.
You have proven yourselves.
We are good.
Thanks.
He looks
Yes, we
super,
are.
super happy. Can you put it on me? He
Yeah.
asks you. Now you have to repair the chain because it snapped.
Okay,
Do you
Are
have
we
maybe
doing-
a spell that can repair it?
I don't have any repairing spells. I can
I
look.
don't think I do either.
Minor illusion, thaumaturgy, darkness, dark vision, hellish rebuke, pass without trace, and silence. But that's it. I don't
Well-
have anything about repairing.
Gollum can probably do it because she's able to do it. She's kind of partially
He was made in the
mechanical.
forge.
So she forged it together, and she fixed it around his neck, and he's super happy. And with that,
Yay.
he kind of just waves his wing around, and the entire surrounding slowly just gets. It just like this mist just gets wafted up from the river, and it surrounds you. We are all completely surrounded by this water that just suddenly drops to the floor, and you're in a beautiful room. Now you're no longer on the river.
Wait, what happened?
You are now inside of a beautiful room. That's where he's sitting on his crown, on his large throne,
The
and
Sphinx?
all this treasure about him.
The
I
Sphinx?
am very impressed, he says. You have proven your worthiness, and I shall grant you each one special item of your choice.
Whoa. What are the options?
Well, let's see. Wellbricks, what is it that you desire? Like just a general description, not nothing something specific.
Let me think.
Same thing
Like,
for Nemia.
what do our characters desire?
I'm just thinking of all the stuff my character has in my other campaign. When I'm just thinking of what stuff is very useful for me.
What would be useful for
specifically.
you? Maybe improve your character's abilities in some area?
I'm just thinking of random stuff. Once I say final answer and then I say it, that's my final answer. But I'm thinking about like the immovable rod is super cool, and I'm one of the people in my other campaign has it, but I feel like that's a lot. It's very cool though.
The immovable what?
Rod. It's literally just like a 2-foot rod that if you click it, then it literally cannot move from its spot unless like 3 tons is on it.
Oh my.
Yeah.
More ideas?
I mean, I feel like the most useful thing for me would be probably some kind of shield, but I'm gonna keep thinking a little bit.
All right, keep thinking. Nemia?
I'm still thinking. I
We're
don't
all
know
still
what my character really desires.
Well, Welbrix would like something that he can either like wear or carry around very easily.
Random thought just came into my mind, and I don't even think that's something that I really need.
What's
But-
the random thought?
As I'm thinking about what I want, I just a million random things are going through my head that my character could use, and then I realize, well, this is just some random thought, but I have fire resistance. What about full flame fire immunity?
Aren't you immune?
No, I'm not immune. I think it's just a resistance.
You have resistance to fire damage.
Yeah.
Well, what's one of the things? Okay, that's a good train of thought. What's one of the things your character has struggled with?
Okay, so I know what I want. I want some kind of thing. So I want some kind of thing that can move.
Move.
on the water, so maybe some kind of like boat or something like that. But that
Wait,
can like
how about-
collapse into something like as small as a card deck. Like I love that kind of things.
Oh,
Those little trinkets.
like a card deck that it has just a deck of cards that are just like so you have like three cards. If you place them down, then it turns into like say you place down like a plane card, it turns into a plane and you could fly that, and then you could turn it back into a plane card.
The only thing is, I have no idea how to drive a plane.
It would probably be something other than a plane.
So I think I would want something. Okay,
Some kind of
I'm trying to think of exactly
some,
what.
tra- some kind of cool transportation. A boat that can have wheels.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I want like
A
that
boat-
kind of thing, but like can collapse into something like either the size of like my head or like a card deck.
Oh, I know.
I have
like,
just
that's
the
the
thing for
thing.
you, he says.
You
Oh,
notice.
sweet.
Okay,
It
but
may
you
not
notice,
be a boat. It may not be
you notice-
collapsible. Yes?
You know those boats that are like going. You know those boats that you can like put in a bottle and put on display. Like one of those, but like it just
Like a
goes
real
big and then
size
goes
boat.
back into bottle size, big or bottle size.
He doesn't have one of those. That's a great
No, I
idea,
know.
though. He thinks what you seem to want to be able to travel. So he offers you these boots.
They're boots.
Boots, not boats.
Okay.
Boots.
Boots.
Okay.
Okay, that. If he just gives me plain old boots, I'm gonna be so upset.
Nah, take them. Oh, yep, those look powerful. I already know what they are, and they look
Yeah, me
powerful.
too. Those look like Hermes' boots.
Yeah, you can just fly around carrying messages.
I'm gonna be like Grover from Percy Jackson when he first uses the boots. He's
Oh,
just like,
yeah.
You are given winged boots.
oh my god, oh my god.
Isn't that cool?
Yes, it's very cool.
It's a wondrous item. While you wear these boots, you can fly equal to your walking speed. You can use the boots to fly up to 4 hours or in several shorter flights. You have now winged boots, which is pretty cool. Nemia,
That
back
is
to
so
you.
cool. I love this thing.
And
I
you were
think it-
so
wait.
worried I was going to kill your character. And you get winged boots out of it.
And I don't even need that plan, which I took like half an hour to make. I did actually take
I'm
half
curious to know about it, though. We'll talk about it afterwards. So, Nemia.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, Nemia.
Yeah, but what does my character need?
Well, think about, like, while you've been playing a character, has there been something that perhaps you've struggled with or you wished you could have done? Maybe have improved your situation somewhat? I'm flipping through this old book I have. It's from a 3rd edition.
Oh, that book.
Yeah. It's really a
that's
good book. So I'm giving you a free magical
I
item.
know.
Just have
Away like a
everything
month
in
ago.
that book.
I'm gonna just flip through it, and if I find something, but I'm waiting for ideas.
Okay.
Well, you're not the strongest.
No, but
You're a monk.
You want the
So
movable
what would a
rod?
monk like to have? What could a monk possibly use?
hmm.
You notice your armor class is not very good. You know that, right?
Yeah.
That's one weak spot.
You could get a magical shield or magical armor of some sort. Just an idea.
Technically, yeah, I could get magic or armor or something. but
How about this? He offers you the following.
what is that?
Bracers of defense. You put them on your arm, so they don't really count as armor, so you won't get penalized by it. But it offers you a +2 bonus to your armor class. You don't even need to wear a shield.
That's awesome. Nemi, I think you should take it. That's awesome.
Yeah, okay, fine.
He sees that you're not quite happy. So since you had the flower, he's going to throw something else in for you. But first,
But can
let
I
me
just
go.
say something quickly?
Yeah.
I just want to say that I put it on the boot, and then I tried to it's kind of like, I like jump up and try to use them, but then I totally fall back down. I'm not even gonna try. I just say that I fall back down. I'll be like, I'll get used to it.
I have to go and attune you to that item. Okay, you're good. So since you had to give up a flower,
Yeah. I like that place.
We're not level. Wait, are we? We're not level 4.
No, we're level 4.
No, we're not.
You're level 4. I'm level 4.
I'm
Golem
level
should
4?
be level 4.
Well, I don't have my new sheet.
You should be level 4.
Well, I'll. That thing! It's that thing! It's that bag thingy.
I know what that is. Is that what I
I'm
think?
very glad you know what that is, because that is hard to explain.
actually, it's not that. It's this. And I think you know what it is because you had it before.
Oh, yes. Bag of holding mimic. I will take it and I will love it.
You have a mimic as a pet?
Yeah, I had that once.
What the heck?
Here's a
It's
nicer picture.
actually, it's a bag of holding. It's a bag of holding, but it's actually a mimic.
Oh my god, that's so awesome.
I know. Yeah! It just ate a bird.
Be careful with your owl. Yes, I will give you a bag of holding. Let me go to your inventory here. Bag of holding.
Of holding? Of
Bag
holding.
Holding.
Bag of holding.
Holding. No, it's bag oofga. Bag of. A bag of.
Bag of
Bag of
holding.
holding. Bag oofga holding.
Okay, I think you're stuck in a loop, Namia.
Bag oof holding. Bag oof holding. Bag
Now,
oof
what do you
holding.
think Gollum would like to have?
Let's look at her sheet.
Gollum would like to have Gollum would like to have extremely powerful gauntlets.
Oh.
No, I think she would like something more kind of like cute based. I feel like she would like something with her cat that it wouldn't get lost again.
Faces on them. Yes, giant powerful gauntlets with kitty faces on them.
Yes.
That's
Or something with kitties on them. Something that has some cute thing on
extremely
it.
powerful, but it looks like a cat.
Maybe she has something that's like, if you've read Percy Jackson, like Thalia, like that like magical shield that she has, it has like a fake carving of Medusa's head made out of bronze. Maybe like Gollum could have that, but instead of Medusa's head, it would be like a kitty cat.
Kitty kitty cat cat kitty kitty.
I don't know if you've read Percy Jackson, but you really should.
Gauntlets of cattingness. That's something that Gollum would love.
She could just like turn into a cat anytime she wanted.
Meow.
Okay, I'm going to give her cat-like claws. So they're going to be a gauntlet, but they have cat-like claws.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and add, go to her inventory here.
B.
Let's go ahead and do gauntlets. And
Ochre power?
No, that's too powerful. I'll have to do
Ochre
something
power?
specific. So, okay, we'll give her a gauntlet of sorts, which will be a kitty gauntlet with claws. And we're going to give her a combination. It's not the claws only. Ooh, I have an idea. Let me just find
What
this
is it?
here.
I can't wait to see what it Lumbrick is
so...
a very kind of runaway guy, and these boots are awesome.
You gonna run away all the time now? Oh, I have a picture here. Let me see if I can find it online. Let's see. Oops, I can't see my keyboard. Ooh, what was that? Sounds like a cat being scraped, like dragged across the
Unfortunately,
floor.
bathtub.
My sibling.
Sounds like
Siblings.
my dad trying to bring my cat outside.
Cats never want to go outside.
Yeah.
Like cats that stayed inside their whole lives don't want to. Cats here right now don't want to because it's snowing and it's freezing cold. But
Yeah.
otherwise my cat
But
loves jumping
knowing where
outside.
you are, here it's just
It's snowing and it's freezing. And where you are, it's warm and there's absolutely no snow on the ground. Like I haven't seen grass in forever.
it's not snowing. There's a little bit of snow on the ground.
Around?
That's what it's like outside.
Oh, so it's like spring.
What? No.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna give Gollum.
Ow. Oh my gosh,
What the heck?
those are Hellcat
They look cool
gauntlets.
and ugly at the same time.
Hellcat gauntlets. Those look beautiful.
Well, they're stinky if you see the stink coming off of them.
That's not stink, that's like smoke.
I think it's a stink.
Are they stinky?
No.
No, it's something.
Yay.
I knew it. What is
So-
that green stuff coming off of them?
The fingers of these gray and scarlet gauntlets end in sharp talons, and a faint odor of I guess they do smell. Odor of brimstone rises from them.
Oh,
When
brimstone's
you-
not that bad.
When you activate
Fucking
Hellcat
brimstone.
gauntlets, the next spell you cast during your turn that targets a single creature that also deals 1d6 points of damage. She doesn't cast spells, does she? We'll figure something out. Definitely, she's got something like this.
She definitely has something that looks like that.
Yes.
It looks like that.
But I'm also looking for
Could we get her like some kind
Kitty
of
cat
ice
ears.
skate, but like paws?
kitty
Or
cat
like
ears.
ice skates that are like. Oh, I have an idea. What if you got her like boot kind of things, but they're like kind of ice skate like, but they're actually like cat's paws with talons. So you can just like kick stuff.
I have a question. Are those flying boot things? Are they strong enough to like lift up everybody?
I don't think
No.
I can lift.
No. Okay.
I love these boot things. They are so cool.
Thing.
I love them.
I love my backpack. It's living
And
in
yours,
a-
you can actually love it because it's alive.
All right. So I'll put something together and I'll add it to her character sheet and I'll describe it to you next time we play. So she's going to have claws like this. What exactly you do, we'll figure out. And she's going to have a circlet that goes around her head, but
Oh,
it's cat ears.
I know what they could be like. They could be like, you know how in Pokemon, if you use like Scratch, it just sends like a wave of red at someone? In, like the old Pokemon games, that's how the attack Scratch would work. Or Bite, that's just a giant mouth chomps down. Like, you could go like that, and then it would just send like a wave of scratchingness. A ring of what? Mithril ring. That looks cool.
Ring of shooting stars? Sorry.
Ring of mind controlling, I think. It
The
says.
ring of shooting stars is so cool.
So,
It is
you
the
each have two
coolest
items.
item.
Wellbricks, you have a ring of swimming and a winged boots. So you can swim
What's
and
a
you can
ring of-
fly.
Oh, that's really neat.
You
I
want
like
transportation? You got transportation. You can swim, you can fly, you can walk, you can run. Any way you want.
I love this. I love this so much.
And I'm not through giving you gifts. Let's take a look at one more thing before we end the session.
Yeah.
This is truly all my birthday gifts I need for my birthday next month.
You are
I would
only
take that.
500 points away from being level 5.
Yay!
You've earned up to this point 6,000 experience points.
Oh, that's
How
a
did
lot.
Gollum earn anything? Gollum didn't do anything. Gollum earns like half of that compared to what
I'm
we
so
do.
glad I got transportation. I just realized that I love all kinds of
Water.
transportation. Can I just say something funny? So actually, in my other Dungeons and Dragons campaign, I have 2 pets. One is a rabbit, and the second one is a sheep.
Meh.
But it's a rabbit-sized sheep.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not joking. It's literally
And
a
it's-
rabbit-sized sheep.
And is it a sheep-sized rabbit?
No, it's just a regular-sized rabbit. And then there's this cool necklace I have, which like, oh, that would actually be useful for the cats. It's like the necklace, but like it has like the jade kind of circle at the end, but like it's like the like necklace of animal holding or something. But like you can hold like an animal in it. Like if you tap it once, or if you tap it twice, and it'll smell really good to animals, and then it'll come up and sniff it, and then it'll be teleported inside it.
It's
So
like an
you can just like
animal
carry it or pets around in this necklace. It's super cool.
Would you be able to do that with a like plant
First-
slash animal?
I don't think plants can sniff things.
No, there's plants that can smell.
Yeah, but
Like living plants, like that are intelligent plants that can move.
All right, ladies. I think that does it for today. We have a lot of gifts to absorb
Yes,
for the
I
next
have a
couple of weeks.
bag.
You have
I
a
have a
bag, and you have XP, and you survived the encounter. Next time we play, in a week or two, we'll see when, we'll see what exactly transpires with the rest of this Andro Sphinx, because he seems still to want to know where the kittens are, and you have to find your friends if they're still alive. You know, Kronk
Hopefully.
and Fox. So until then, there's no cliffhanger today. Just enjoy the fact that you've succeeded.
Learned a lot.
And that was awesome, guys. Awesome. Have a good weekend and a good week, and
whoa,
see you next
wait,
time.
do you want me to tell you my plan that I was gonna use?
Yeah, tell us it.
First is I would take my rope and like kind of like hold on to it, like secure it to me, but not tie it to me, and the pterodactyl. And then when it tries to like, and then I would make it like let go of me, but I would still be like 5 feet below it. So then like if it tried to like keep chasing me, I'd still be always 5 feet below it. Which would be awesome. So they couldn't
Unless it
actually attack.
No, unless it did this.
Okay,
Yeah, that'd be
so
very difficult.
what I'm understanding here is that you want all of this to have been a very bad nightmare, and next time we play, we're going to replay the entire season, so the entire session, with the reality, which is you hanging from a pterodactyl by a rope. Gotcha!
No.
See you in 2
No.
weeks!
No, I'm just telling you my plan that I was gonna use. No!
Bye!
No!